Today I did the longest meditation ever. And as I started meditating, clearing my mind and doing my deep breath works, I was shown heaven. Let me see if I could explain this better. What popped in my head while meditating was like heaven, and just like a little history of heaven, like including her grave, which I have to go today and clean it up. And the deeper that I got into my meditation, I was shown something so deep that I'm so not shocked. I'm so saddened by it, and also damn, I never knew how bad it was, for me. Heaven's part at the beginning was literally 5-10 minutes after that. As I got deeper into my meditation, as I went deeper, in a meditative state of mind, it opened up a door to an unhealed path, a door that I have not yet, faced. And it showed me me. It showed me who I was and how I was, and it showed my mom. And I'm going to read what I wrote down in my journal, because it was so much that when I was done meditating, I quickly grabbed my journal, as I told y'all I journal a lot, and I started writing everything down that was in my mind. I wasn't overthinking. Whatever was flowing out, I was just pouring it all out, all out. And it's just, hopefully whoever hears this helps y'all. And this all came to me while I was in a deep, deep meditative state. And it said, I never knew or deeply realized how toxic, angry, miserable I truly was before, until heaven left, and all the unhealed wounds and trauma doors started to open, because it has. I actually have been facing a lot of doors that were closed before, that I permanently closed myself, that I didn't want to face. That's one of the things that I would say that I actually love that's happening, because you have to heal your inner child. You have to heal a lot of unhealed wounds and trauma, because if not, you're not going to have a great life. You're not going to be happy with yourself, and you're going to treat people from that space. And it said, all the unhealed wounds and trauma doors started to open. It's crazy how we ourselves cannot see our own actions, our own toxicity, when we are in so deep, or while also consuming toxic food and toxic products, creating toxic thoughts, speaking toxicity or speaking negative about ourselves over our life, and surrounding ourselves with toxic people, places, things. It's hard to really see it. I knew I was toxic before and so miserable, but I didn't know how bad it was. I was really just like my own mom. It saddened me to know or understand now that my mom was suffering in silence. My mom lost herself. She has so many unhealed wounds and traumas, and that's how she reacted from a place of so much pain, so much misery, so much lack, and so much sadness. And I too was reacting from a place where she was, because of everything that had happened to me as a child. Not having the ones who were supposed to protect me not be there. Not having been shown what true love is and where it comes from, which is within. Mental abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, spiritual abuse. Losing yourself by constantly pleasing others. Allowing the world to take advantage of me. Allowing the bad that continued to happen to me. The betrayals, the lies, the backstab, the two-face, the disloyalty, the lack of self-respect, self-confidence, and self-love. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know how bad it was because I was too busy worrying about the opinions of others, the world, society. I was too busy doing and giving to humans that didn't really give a shit about me. I gave so much of me to so many wrong people, including my oldest, or including my children and family. I was so deep in my comfort zone that I didn't see the damage I was causing or creating within myself. And when I say my children, heaven and Ariella doesn't count because they didn't give me the headache that my two oldest did. I didn't see the damage I was causing or creating within myself. It took for me to lose heaven to really see these doors. I'm not proud of who I was or how I was at all. Not having any right guidance either only kept me more deep in the lost dimension. I know I have hurt people through the words I released out of my mouth, through my anger, my pain, my actions, my reactions. But I can honestly say I wasn't me. I was reflecting my pains, my wounds, my traumas, my anger, my sadness, my broken heart, my abuse. The little girl, the little girl within me was desperately drowning, desperately seeking help, desperately trying to heal, trying to get my attention. And I was not listening to her. I was not paying her any mind. I became so lost that I desperately wanted to fit in with the world around, with the crowd. And that's how I ended up with the circle, the things, the places that I was with, which were absolutely no good to me or for me. But I didn't know. I didn't have any awareness. The awareness that I have now, that I embody now. I look back into the old me and I'm very disgusted and also so sad and so hurt for me. Because she was suffering and drowning and she didn't even realize that. Everyone's opinions of her, she made it her own. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Seeking validation in the outside world. As I am shown the past me, I see my mom. Now that I am free, more aware, awakened. Now that I understand and I do my best to heal, I heal not only mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. I heal all levels, every aspect of my life, one layer at a time. Because I can't change the past, the things I have done or said, my reactions and actions. But I can create a better space, not only for myself, but for others. Because I believe through my own healing, I'll be also healing my mom, my grandma, my ancestors, and generations to come. Through this new space, I hold the torch of light for all humanity. Through this healing space, I also help my heaven. I also heal my heaven and help her elevate higher astral planes and dimensions on the other side. Through this healing, I am becoming who I was created to be. I am remembering who I am. I am connecting and aligning. I am learning and growing. I am accepting and letting go. I am forgiving and I am giving gratitude. Through this healing, this space, I am just being. This is something very, very powerful, especially with all the emotions that I was feeling when all of this came, when all of this was arising and I gave it permission to arise. This is why I say it's so beautiful when you're free, and meditating connects you. Meditating connects you not only within yourself, it connects you with the spiritual world, connects you with just the universal laws and everything that's just connected, everything that's just exists. Because remember, we're all one. We all came from the same source. We're all connected to everything. It's just one. It's just one. Everything is just one. Down here is where everything gets created into labels. Everything is labeled, which creates separation. So that's why a lot of people are lost and they don't know who they are, because of the labels and it's just the system is just to destroy us. So not to get off topic, but this here actually to be shown, to open that door of me. I was looking at me and myself and my action, to be able to open that door through my meditation and allowing myself to see myself, to be shown that it's magical. It's magical. And I take full responsibility for my life. And I still do to this day. Whatever decision and choices I make, I am responsible for my entire life. I just never been shown the past me the way I was just shown when I was meditating earlier. It was painful. It's a lot of, not only was I disgusted, but it was more so of saddened and so much pain and so much like I just wanted to hug the little girl me, like, and just tell her that I'm sorry, like that she's forgiven, that she is not what has happened to her, that she's enough, she's worthy, like she's free, like she is free. I can't take back, those who I have hurt. I can't take back my words, but I can change what I did when I wasn't me. I can't change it. I could only, from this moment forward, I could only create a space. Like I said, I create a space for others to heal, to help others heal, to guide others to heal, to hold that torch of light for the rest of humanity, to help humanity, deal, to help humanity cope, heal, release, forgive, and just heal not only thyself, but through thyself, you'll be able to heal humanity in the world. Through my story, through my journey, I'll be able to help others. Others that have no guidance like I didn't have. I reached this level on my own. And when I say on my own, I mean the surrounding that I had, they're still the same. They're stuck in the 3D dimension. But I had to make a conscious choice. I had enough. I was tired. And that was the beginning of me breaking free, me breaking away from the system, me breaking away from the crowd, me breaking away from these false beliefs, me breaking away from the wrong teachings and the toxic food, and just me just literally deeply going within myself and actually lifting up that inner child, the inner me that was drowning, and actually facing everything that I needed to face. And I know I'm not done. I know there's more doors that are going to continue to be unlocked and open for me. But I felt as though I should share this, because again, telling my story, and a lot of people that know me from the past know how I was. That's why this new me, a lot of people have a hard time accepting, because they don't understand. They're still lost in the crowd. So a lot of humanity, a lot of family members, a lot of people that know me before how I was, they have a hard time accepting that I am no longer in that space. My mind is no longer in that space. I don't have a broken mindset like I had before, because they're still in the same spot. They're still in the same space. So since they're still in the same space, they think and they believe that no one else can elevate or evolve into something greater. I'm going to leave you with this. I said this to Ariel, I believe it was yesterday, the day before yesterday. We're all meant to grow. We're not meant to stay the same. Same way an embryo is created. It's the sperm, then the embryo, then, when they're born as an infant, newborn, from a newborn as an infant to toddler, preteen, teen, adult. It's different levels of growth. the same. You don't stop in the adult phase. You have to continue to grow. You're not meant to be the same. You're not meant to be the same person you was just yesterday. You're not. You're supposed to grow and continue to grow and grow. It means just that. Be yourself. It doesn't mean be the same person you was when you was a child. No. In order to create changes, in order to see the changes or greater results, you have to change within yourself. You have to grow. If you don't face yourself, if you don't face your darkness, you won't see growth. You have to. We're meant to grow. We're meant to grow in each level. We're meant to evolve. We're meant to elevate. We're not meant to stay the same, being the same person, doing the same thing, the same toxic behavior, the same bad habits. We're not meant to be stuck. We're not meant to be stuck. We're supposed to continue to grow. A lot of people like love to judge me and talk about me, the past me, simply because they have no idea who this new me is. I evolve, I shift every second, every minute. The person you knew this morning is not the same person you know now, right this moment, right now in the afternoon. I evolve frequently. I elevate frequently. Not the same. Every single day, every second, every minute, I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm allowing myself to grow. Because I am allowing myself to become who I am supposed to become, who I was created to become, in order to help humanity, in order to help the universe, Mother Gaia, the creator of all, in order to help heal and restore humanity, the world. I just wanted to share that because I think it was so very powerful. Very powerful. And I got all this through just meditating. So allow this message to deeply ignite something in your mind and just allow you to focus on you. Focus on you, Get a journal, get a book, and just start writing how you feel. Don't overthink it. Don't judge. Don't create judge. Don't judge your thoughts. Don't label your thoughts, your words. No, just let them flow and release them. Release them. This was beautiful. This was really, really beautiful. And I hope it helped others to realize, to take a look within themselves, to heal that little girl or little boy you, to hear, to listen to them, to set them free, to give them that love that's lived in that darkness inside of you. Dust it off. Ignite that light within you. Ignite it. And allow it to guide you. Allow it to guide you. Don't live in fear. Fear controls you. Fear takes away your power. Let love guide you. But it all starts within yourself. You have to face yourself. Your best friend and your biggest enemy is yourself. And it's okay to acknowledge the wrongs that you have done. It's when you do that, when you take responsibility and you acknowledge the wrongs that you have done, that's part of healing. That's part of growth. You're growing. Remember, we're meant to grow. We're not meant to stay the same. Let me go. I have to go. I'm going to go spend some time with nature and just be outdoors and soak up some sun and stuff like that. So I just wanted to share this. But I don't know.